Hey guys, it's Carrie. I am joining you indoors today for the adapted yoga class. My allergies are killing me, so I wanted to come indoors so that way I could breathe throughout the workout as much as possible. Today all you guys are gonna need is a mat or a comfortable place to sit. Don't do what I did. Usually I do my stretching and everything downstairs in our carpeted area, but the lighting wasn't that good down there, so I moved upstairs onto the harder floor. So find a surface that is a little bit more cushion. Grab some water. Today's workout is an adapted yoga routine, so once we get down on the floor, we stay there the entire time. This workout is great for our special needs population, those with varying limitations, even some of our, for our seniors, for the moms, for anybody who just wants to unwind, relax a little bit. One of the populations that I have forgot to mention throughout this is for our pregnant women out there. So I actually did a lot of this while I was pregnant with both of my boys, especially closer towards my due date. So I definitely recommend it if you know somebody who is pregnant, either just found out or are getting closer to delivering their little one. Please let them know to follow these videos. I definitely think that they could benefit from them as well. So today we are going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start in butterfly like usual, and I'm going to meet you guys back there. All right, let's come into butterfly. Go ahead, put on some relaxing music. I don't have any music playing because I don't want Facebook to kick us off. I've got the sound of my husband mowing the grass with our kids going on right now, so I'm gonna zone into that relaxing sound. So just go ahead, find your breath. Relax your shoulders, relax your hands. To your right ear, to your right shoulder. And extend that left hand towards the ground. Really reaching that palm down towards the ground. You can close your eyes. Think about everything positive. None of the negative, none of the chaos, just everything positive, everything that we have to be thankful for today. And go ahead and tilt that chin forward. To the other side, extending that opposite hand down towards the ground. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight, not leaning over any directions. We'll get to that in a moment. Taking a couple more deep breaths here, and tilt your head forward, gazing down at the ground. And I want you to go ahead and sit up nice and straight, shoulders relaxed away from the ears, and I want you just to start creating a couple little hip circles, keeping your chest and back straight. I don't want to see you, none of this. We're going to keep going in the same motion, so nice flat back. They don't have to be very big. And give me one more this direction. And we are going to come back to the center and go the opposite way. Nice flat backs. hopefully each circle around your circles are getting a little bit bigger without compromising your form. Give me one more. Awesome, awesome. All right, from here we're gonna go into our one leg stretch. Right leg out, nice and straight for me. Knees pointed up towards the ceiling, toes pointed up towards the ceiling. From here, I want you to reach both feet down, or both hands down towards your feet. Your reach should never compromise the straightness of your leg. No knees up. Reach as far as you can. Relaxing those arms, then your shoulders. I want you guys to come on back up. Bring that leg into closed butterfly, as I call it. And we're gonna come around into our pigeon. So, if possible, I want you guys to come all the way over. Your weight should be centered. If you're still working on some flexibility, you can just extend that closed butterfly out a little bit. We're going to hold this, so if you want to come down on your elbows, if you want to extend out, if you want to deepen the stretch, and you want to pull this back leg up, that is totally fine. Whatever feels best for you today. Make sure you're breathing. Letting the stretch deepen with each exhale. And from here we are going to go ahead and come back up. Come into closed butterfly and back around to butterfly. Sitting up nice and straight, pull those legs forward. Some of the reason why we come back to this center basic pose, as I would call as butterfly, is to give everybody who needs a little bit more time during their transitions to catch back up with us and to keep us engaging in a stretch. All right, go ahead, flat back and lean forward. And walk your hands back up. We're going to take our left leg out to a one leg stretch. Knees and toes both facing up towards the ceiling. Shoulders relaxed. And go ahead and reach down. Your shoulders should be relaxed. Your arms shouldn't be stretching. I don't want to see this. Just fully relax. This is your time today to relax, listen to your body, unwind. At any time while we are doing these stretches, if something feels good and you want to stay in the pose a little bit longer, feel free to. Again, this is your workout. Listen to your body. here, we're gonna come on up, come into our closed butterfly, and just extend that leg out. This is as far as you can go for your pigeon. That's awesome. Stay there for me. If not, I want you to go ahead and rotate over. Your body should be in a straight line. Your right foot should be towards the corner of your mat. Hopefully, you're not on a hard floor like I am today. And again, find your level of comfort, what feels good. We want to try to do the same thing on each side, but you may be able to tell that maybe one side is tighter, one side's not as flexible. So just do again what's best for your body here. Remember to take your breaths, listen to your breathing. Into that closed butterfly and around to butterfly. From here we are going to go into a pike. So nice straight backs, extend both legs forward. Again, I don't want to see your knees up. Try and get them as flat as you can. If you need assistance, you can always scoot back, lean back on something at your house. Alright, so let's go ahead and reach up and fall forward. The bending of the knees. Relax your shoulders. And let's go ahead, nice straight arms, reaching back up. And we're going to fall forward again. Relax here. Nice straight knees. From here, I would like for everybody to put their listening ears on. We're going to reach up. And we're going to extend all the way straight backward. If you can, keep your hands up. If you need support, put your hands on the ground. But either way, I'd like for you to lower slowly down to your back. From here, extend your arms out in a T position. And bring your knees up towards the sky. Your weight should be in your heels. Your legs should be right next to each other. And I want you just to go ahead and let those knees fall to the left side of the room. So, look. Kind of like this. I don't know where's the best pose for you guys to see the angle for this, so I'm just going to slide around on my floor. Go ahead and tilt your gaze over to the opposite hand. Bring those knees back up towards the ceiling and let them fall to the other side, tilting your gaze towards the opposite hand. here, bring those knees back up. And put your weight in those heels, and you can bring your arms by your side if you want. We're going to push through our heels and extend up into a bridge. Nice strong glutes, nice strong core. If you need to take a break throughout, you can lower. But if not, our goal is going to be to stay up nice and high. Weight in the heels. Really driving those hips upward. Go ahead, bring your bottoms down and extend your feet out nice and straight. From here, I want you to bring up your right leg as straight and high as you can. I want you to grab behind. I don't want you grabbing behind your knee. Go ahead and grab behind your thigh. While that leg's up in the air, go ahead and point your toe. And flex it, so bring those toes down towards your chest. And point them towards the ceiling again. And bring them back towards your chest. From here, we're going to go into our figure 4 position that we did on Tuesday. So what we did last class. So from here, I want you to take that right leg over the left one and bring that left leg up. From here, if you want to stay modified, sitting right here, perfect. If you want to deepen the stretch, you could sit up, hold it here, or you can grab back behind that left leg. Whatever is comfortable for you here. So again, I'll show you the modifications. Just one leg over. If you're at home by yourself and you are new to yoga or stretching, you can just relax with the right leg placed over your left. Just make sure you're not putting any pressure on your knee or any joints while it's there, and just letting that leg, the right leg, relax. And pull it up. You can sit up. Remember, nice straight back if you're here, or you can come into this one. Lots and lots of options. If you are joining in with me each class and I am not providing an option for you, please, please, please contact me, because I am doing my best to imagine who's out there watching me right now, and I know that I can do something for you and your current fitness level. So just let me know. And we're going to release those legs. And just let your back relax. You can place your palms up. Our yoga class at the King George Y likes to call this sunbathing pose. And let's go ahead and bring that left leg up straight. Remember, grabbing behind the bigger part of your leg, never behind your knee. And go ahead and point those toes towards the ceiling. And flex, bring the toes towards your chest. And go ahead and point again. You will notice that my leg is straight on the ground. If you need to help you with the stretch, you can bring it up, but ideally I would like for everybody to try keeping that bottom leg as flat as they can, even if it means your stretch is right here. And go ahead and flex them, bring them to your chest one more time. And we are going to go over into that figure 4 position. So go ahead and cross that right leg over. You can stay here, letting your hip relax. You can pull up the right leg so that you are in a more modified figure 4 position. Weight in your heel, pushing gently this knee towards the opposite wall. You can sit up well in this position, or you can extend your hands through and reach through that right leg. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can take your left hand and just gently push, gentle push on your thigh right here, not on your knee, just gently push it outward. The goal of this stretch is to bring this knee, your right knee, towards your chest and the left knee away from your body. A couple more deep breaths here. And we are going to extend back all the way down flat to the ground, letting our lower back sink into the earth. Palms facing up. And I want you to take a few moments here just to think about 3 things today that you are thankful for. Once you have thought of those 3 things, let's go ahead and we are going to scoop our tummies in and come on back up to a seated pike position. From here, I would like for hands to come up, and we're going to fall forward again. Here, slide those hands back and extend open into reverse camel. Chest towards the front of the room, gazing up towards the ceiling. You can place your hands in, face them out, nice and wide, or you can come onto your fist, whatever is the most comfortable for you. And from here, I want everybody to come back seated. Nice straight spine. And we're going to extend our legs out into a straddle. So, as wide as you can. You may be a little V, you may be a big V, or you may be a little bit more out. Whatever's comfortable for you. Just come into that nice wide straddle. While you're in your straddle, your knees should never be pointing different directions. I want them facing up, toes facing up, and nice straight backs. From here, I want you to take a deep breath and go ahead and fall forward. If you can just tilt your hips forward just a little bit, and that's where you stay, that is totally fine. This is your stretch. Listen to your body. If you can, come on down to your elbows. Or if your legs are a little bit closer in and you just want to reach gradually down towards your toes, sort of like we did in our pike, but with our legs a little bit wider. each breath, maybe you can feel your legs sliding some more, feeling some of the muscles that are tight loosen up. Remember not to hold your breath, not to overstretch. Don't ever force the stretch. Just listen to your body and let that stretch happen naturally. Now let's go ahead and walk our hands up. We're going to come back into a pike. And go ahead and reach forward. Come on up for me right here, and we're going to come back into our butterfly. I'm going to scoot and grab my water because it's a mile away from me. Relaxing your shoulders. All right, so I want you guys to push your legs back into that pike. And from here, we are going to roll over to our stomachs, okay? And straight into Cobra, if you can. If transitioning over to this takes a minute, you can come down. But either way, I want you guys to meet us in Cobra. Feet should be touching. I want to see legs spread open as close as they can. Pushing nice strong arms through those palms. If this is quite a bit of a stretch for you and your low back is a little bit too much, you can always come onto your elbows. Again, we don't want to do any overstretching. From here, if everybody can push back into child's pose, hips back, really pushing those palms down towards the ground, letting that forehead rest on the ground. From here, we are going to thread the needle. So, keeping in that same position, I want you to bring your left arm across your chest, thumb facing up towards the sky, and just extending it out. This will cause you to rotate a little bit across your shoulders. Your left shoulder will be, the goal is kind of to get it towards the ground. It shouldn't reach it. Reaching those fingers that are towards the front of the room. You want to really reach them in each direction. And go ahead and bring that left arm back through and extend the right. So right arm across your chest, keeping that forehead down towards the ground. Thumb faces up on that right hand. And reaching those fingers that are in front of you across the room. Go ahead and unthread that needle, come back to child's pose. And go ahead and walk those hands up towards your knees. we are going to come up onto our knees. So all the way up. I think I gotta scoot that so you guys can see me. And from here, I want you to reach both hands up high. If you were in Warrior One, if this is painful on your knees, you can sit down backwards. I'm gonna do that because again, I'm on my hard floor. But ideally, I would like for everybody to be up nice and tall, holding that core in, and extend those arms out into a nice straight T position. From here, keeping those arms out nice and straight, I want you to rotate towards the left. And come back center. And rotate to the other side. Go ahead and come back center, bringing both arms out straight in front of you. And release them. From here, we are going to finish with a couple sun salutations. For each one, I want you to take a deep breath in. And exhale. Deep breath in. One more. And exhale. Thank you guys so much for continuing to join in with me. I am enjoying spending some time working with you guys virtually right now. I can't wait till our doors get open again at the Y. But until then, know we're here for you guys. Know if there's anything that we can do at all, we are here to help. However, I will see you guys next week for some more yoga sessions. Bye.